If we sign this paperwork today, how long before our house is on the market? That is a super common question that I get when talking with and sitting with sellers. And they want to know when they make the decision, it's boom. Well, you got to watch sometimes. You don't want to do it too quick. I've had clients call me on a Friday night, say, I want this house listed by Monday. Little tough, because a lot of times the services and trades that we use to get your home prepared for sale oftentimes don't work weekends. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but certainly I always say a week, because here's the reality is we're going to come in, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about price, we're going to talk about how your home is going to be marketed, we're going to talk about where your home deserves to be priced in the current market that we're in, whatever market that might be. And then once we agree on everything, we sign the paperwork, then at that point my home stager is going to go in, and she usually goes in within 24 to 48 hours of the contract being signed. It depends on her schedule. And so she's going to go in and she's going to go through the house with you room by room, and she's going to go away back to her office and she's going to complete an action item checklist for you, and she's going to email that to you, and that generally comes within 24 hours of the time that she met you. So there we're into a couple of days, and then from there you might take a couple of days to do any prep work if it's nothing too invasive, if there's no painting or anything like that. For 99% of people out there, it's declutter, and people already know that. So a lot of times when you walk in from a staging standpoint, people already know what they have to do. They just have to get to it, and they just need someone to tell them to do it. It's generally how it goes, but we all have an intuition. We know we got too much shit around. And so the stager is going to confirm oftentimes what you already know. Then from there, we're going to get our professional window cleaner in. He's going to come in and clean your windows, because we want to make sure that when pictures are being taken, but also when people are viewing your house, seeing it from the curb, we want to make sure that people aren't looking at last year's bug shit, grime, dirt, especially if you're in a new construction area where there's still building going on, different various phases and things. The dust can just be pervasive. So you want to make sure that you have those windows nice and crisp and clean. From there, my house cleaner crew is going to go in and they're going to do stuff. I know you probably think, a lot of people say to me, well, I don't really need it. I clean my house all the time, or got my own cleaning lady, but she's going to do different things. She's going to make sure that when people open your fridge, because they will, that there's no orange juice stain at the bottom, or that other turkey juice that you forgot to clean up from Thanksgiving, or stuff like that. So they're doing a little bit more of that. One thing that I can tell you that she always gets, that is always missed, is the range hood. Always has that grease drip on the bottom, right, from so much cooking. So she's going to give that a clean. Baseboards, things that dust the baseboards, tops of cupboards, things you just never think about. And then from there, it's on to photography, drone photography and video, full motion walkthrough video. And then we get the brochures printed and produced and have those at the property. So I'd say, so after you're hearing this breakdown in your mind, you're probably going, that's going to be 5-6 days. So generally 4 or 5 business days, about a week. If we sign the paperwork on a Monday, could we have it done by Friday? Probably, but that goes into a whole other video, is what is the best day of week to list your house, and that's for another time. So if you have any questions about this process, or you'd like a copy of my perfectly Plumb method, my 5-step seller system, feel free to reach out to me and I'd be happy to get that over to you.